There has got to be a way to break all these evil curses that the Pokemon series had gave us for the last 20 something years ago. And I got a couple of good ideas for it. Oh, heck yeah, I know. I think it's a good idea that the Pokemon series should just give us a final arc and just end it once and for all. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Move Up 187. This is my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. But for today's list, ladies and dudes, I got a brand new top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 5 list might be a very genius idea. And yes, ladies and dudes, well, thanks to Rama Tendo said something that there's going to be another Pokemon series called the Pocket Monsters. I'm not sure what that series is going to be about, but I guess we'll wait and see what happens. But anyway, ladies and dudes, I gotta tell you the truth right now. It's been a couple of months since I got a couple of good ideas here and there. If the Pokemon series should just give us a final chapter and finally end Ash's arc once and for all. You know, for the TV series. So anyway, for my latest top 5 list of the day is my top 5 most greatest ideas for the final arc of the Pokemon series. And to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, yes, I will admit I do have trouble of what the main title is going to be for the final Pokemon arc. Yeah, I'm afraid that will be a really hard arc to find. Maybe I should call it the Pokemon series The Final Chapter. Or something like that. So yes, ladies and dudes, I gotta tell you the truth right now that the Pokemon series is starting to become one of the most evil cursive series of all time. And this Pokemon series just gave us so many evil curses. Something about plot holes that makes no sense, there's a lot of mistakes going on, and we're sick and tired of seeing Ash as a 10-year-old. T-Rocket is stealing all the spotlights away from the villains. And I hope everybody's sick and tired of Pikachu for taking all the spotlights away from the other Pokemon while there's a Pokemon battle going on. So yeah, there's a lot of evil curses going on, but we gotta find a way to break these evil curses once and for all. And also, I got a lot of things to be write down on my half a piece of paper. Well, hard for me to explain. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 5 most greatest ideas ever for the final arc of the Pokemon series. And yes, I got a whole lot of honorable mentions. Some good ideas I really made up. Even some of the curses that has to be broken. Like I said, we are sick and tired of seeing Ash as a 10-year-old. Make him older, for goodness sakes. We want to see an older and mature Ash. Give us that now. We are sick and tired of seeing T-Rocket and the whole entire Pokemon series. We need to get rid of them for good, but maybe I'll give them a small role. I'm sick and tired of Pikachu stealing the spotlights away from other Pokemon. It needs to stop that. No more mistakes and no more plot holes for the final chapter. Let's bring all of our original casts back. The ones that we knew and loved from the English dub. And most of all, I got a brand new idea of who's gonna play the older Ash. I think If you remember Ichigo and Lelouch, I think Johnny on Bosch will be a great choice to play older, mature Ash. After all, I have to imagine it in my head of what Johnny on Bosch will sound like when he's going to play a grown-up Ash. And this time he needs to be an older and matured character. And he needs to have a good, young, deep voice. So, those are my main ideas for an honorable mention for this list. And now, let's head on to the top 5 best. Okay, coming at number 5 goes to a time skip. We need a time skip Pokemon series so darn badly. We gotta make sure how many years have passed, see all the characters all grown up, and some Pokemon are gonna get older or wiser than before, and all that stuff. Let's see these characters that we all know and love. Some of them will be teenagers, some of them will be young adults, and some of them will be somewhat grown-ups. Time skip is going to be way too hard to explain. So I picked that for number 5. Coming at number 4, seeing all of our characters again from all the series that we did see from Pokemon. And we can see them one last time, or maybe a few more times. Yeah, I would love to see everybody back. All those Pokemon characters that we all know and love from the Pokemon series. And yes, those characters that we known and met from the Pokemon series were truly the best parts about the show. Well, except for Best Wishes. I know everybody can't stand Iris and what's that guy's name who wants to become a Pokemon sewer? I forgot anyway. But I will love to see all the characters, some of them who are still remaining young kids, some of them will be teenagers, and some of them will be adults. But I'm sure all the fans want to see which one of the characters that we would like to see again is Misty and Brock. I'm sure those two characters will have the biggest change the most. And to tell you the truth is, I'm having so much trouble of what the older, mature Misty will look like. And it will be a good idea if we get the original actress back who did play our beloved Misty from the original Pokemon series. The only thing I know right now, she needs to be very beautiful, becoming a young lady. She has a lovely face. Maybe she'll have long, pretty hair, and becoming a nice young lady. That's all I could say about what the older and mature Misty will look like. So I wish I could say more about this one, so I decided to put that at number 4. Coming at number 3 is we gotta see all of Ash's Pokemon to have a spotlight for the series. I feel so sorry for all of Ash's Pokemon. All the Pokemon that he ever caught from all those series. And thanks to that no good arrogant brat Pikachu had stolen the spotlights away from them. Every single one of them. I know there's a couple of Pokemon here and there who does have some spotlights, but I'm talking about all those poor Pokemon who never got a chance to have a spotlight in a Pokemon battle. Or be a part of the series. Yeah, I just feel sorry for every single one of them. After all, the Pokemon series is not all about Pikachu. It's all about the Pokemon themselves. All the Pokemon from around the world, we need to get to know them and their strategies, their personalities and attitudes, and all that stuff. I wish I know what the heck Ash is thinking. being a bad trainer and not caring about his Pokemon at all. So those Pokemon that he has needs more character development and chemistry. And also a special bond with their trainer. So yeah, I decided to put that moment on number 3. Coming at number 2 has to go to new characters. And I got a couple of good ideas for brand new characters that will fit in pretty well for the Pokémon series. I thought about the Grand Pokémon Master, Liam. I would love to see him played by the Ogre of my Liam Neeson, because the Ogre of my Liam Neeson needs more spotlight for a TV show. He has a wife named Emma. I think Emma Thompson will be a good, excellent choice to play Liam's wife. And they'll mention their son, Michael, if Michael Richardson will ever play that character. And also a couple of Liam's Pokemon. And he decided to give these Pokemon a couple of names here and there. Like Sam, Casey, and Birdie, it will be Gengar, Hunter, and Ghastly. He will call Persian, Jennifer, Charizard, Bill, the 2 Butterfrees. There's going to be a Butterfree that's going to be a shining one, who is pure white. He decided to give those 2 Butterfrees a name called Brian and Lenny, named after those 2 characters from Taken. Oh, I wish I could remember all of them. Oh yeah, there was one interesting Pokemon character I will give a perfect name for one of Liam's Pokemon. And that is a Raichu. Yeah, Raichu. He decided to give Raichu the name after his son, Michael. And the most interesting part about Raichu, aka Michael is one of the most mysterious Raichus of all time. A Raichu who can't do electric attacks. He can't do it at all. He could do agility and tackle attacks and speed and doing Iron Tail. And he could do a Power of Aura as well. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? We would like to see a mysterious Raichu who can't do electric attacks at all. So yeah, those are the new characters I could think of for the number 2 spot. And finally, for the special one at number 1, and this is something I thought about all this time for the past couple of months of what I'd like to see for the final arc for the Pokémon series, is Greninja versus Raichu. It will take place at the final episode for the Grand Pokémon Master arc. Yeah, I really want this battle to be epic, exciting, fun, and it has something to do with the Synchro Evolution. And yes, I did thought about Liam's Raichu, aka Michael. He does have the power to use Synchro Evolution. And I'm trying really hard to see what the character design will look like. All I know is he'll be a little bit taller than the original Raichu height. And I think he'll have a little bit longer legs. And also for his wrist. His wrist will have the symbol of the electric. And yeah, I did have a couple of ideas in my head to see what the final battle will look like. And yeah, it has something to do with the unknown secret of synchroevolution, since synchroevolution is one of the most underrated forms of all time for the Pokemon series. I want to see more of it. I wish I could say more about this one. So Greninja versus Raichu deserves to be the #1 most greatest idea ever for the final chapter, well, my made-up final chapter for the Pokemon series. And that is my top 5 most greatest ideas for the final arc of the Pokemon series. What do you think about this list? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's pretty decent? And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your most greatest idea ever for the final chapter of the Pokemon series in your own opinion? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time for more videos to come in the later on future. And that is it for now. I'll see you guys later. Sayonara. And my cat Sunny is playing in the window. Something I cannot explain, so I gotta go. Bye!